Hi, I am N.P. Ravi Kumar, Assistant Professor in Library Information Science, Professor Jaishankar, Telangana State Agricultural University, Rajendra Nagar, Hyderabad. Now, I am going to present a lecture on Information and Communication Technologies. In this lecture, we shall discuss about Introduction to ICT, Importance of ICT in Education, Benefits of ICT in Education, Networking and wireless networks, social media and social networking platforms, use of internet tools like blogs, podcasts, SlideShare and webinar, research networks like ResearchGate and Academia, unique author identity, ORCID, how to increase research visibility over the internet. Defining ICT. Information and Communication Technology or ICT is an extended term for information technology, which stresses the role of unified communications and integration of telecommunication, voice, computers, telephone lines, wireless signals, related software, storage and audiovisual systems. Although there is no single or universal definition of ICT, the term is generally accepted to mean all the devices, networking components, applications and systems which allows the users and organizations such as businesses, non-profit agencies, governments and private enterprises to interact in the digital world. The term ICT shall also refers to convergence of audiovisuals along with computer networks through a cabling or link system. ICT enables the users to access, store, transmit and manipulate the information through integration of associated technologies. Importance of ICT in education. The advent of information and communication technologies have completely transformed the way people work and communicate. ICT has become an integral part of everyday life for many people, and it has created an impact on all aspects of life including workplace, home, education, health, agriculture, business, industry, transports and so on and so forth. Education certainly is one of the most important investments in building human capital of any country. The use of ICT as a medium shapes literate citizens to enhance their knowledge and skills, which in turn enables the nation to become technologically competent. In the current ICT driven society, the students, scholars and faculty largely depend on electronic source of information. Hence, it is imperative for all academicians to have the basic skills and knowledge of information handling, the internet and application of various software tools in teaching, learning and research activities. Benefits of ICT in education. ICT promotes independent learning among students, improves knowledge retention, improves information handling skills, access to wide range of learning resources, flexible and self-paced learning opportunities, technology enabled learning methods, access to open educational resources or OERs, cost effective distance education environment, students learn useful life skills through technology, efficient administration of academic operations. Now, networking. A network is defined as a group of computers and devices interconnected in some ways, enabling exchange of data. Every device associated with the network is considered as a node, which has a unique address, which is called as network address, which is numerical quantity meant for computers to work as shown below. Apart from numerical, few networks may also be expressed in words for easy remembrance. For example, www.pjtsau.edu.in. Wireless network. A wireless network is a computer network that uses wireless data connections between network nodes. The use of a wireless network enables to avoid costly process of laying cables, digging and connection between different equipment locations. The basis of wireless system are radio waves and implementation that takes place at the physical level of network structure. Social media and social networking. Social media is the collection of online communication channels dedicated to community based input, interaction, content sharing and collaboration. With the aid of social media, the users can converse, follow, share real time information and also to give feedback. Social media enables the users to communicate the content or information very fast and accurate. The content includes personal information, documents, videos, photos, etc. People engage with social media for messaging by using computers, tablets or smartphones, through web-based software or web application. Social networking has emerged in 90s and has grown to become one of the largest and most influential components of the web. Social networking is an online platform which allows to build social networks or social relations with other people for the purpose of to share personal or career interests, activities, backgrounds or real life connections. Social networking platforms. The social networking is a web-based service that allows individuals to create a public profile, to create a list of users, to interact and share connection, and to view and transmit list of connections which are made by others within the system. Broadly, we can classify social networking platforms into two categories as shown below. One is general and scholarly. General social networking platforms. Some popular social networking platforms are commonly used for sharing personal information, while few others are used by scholars in higher education and research. In this slide, some of the general social networking platforms are YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, WhatsApp. With its basic functionality and URLs may be seen. For example, Facebook, which enables to share status updates, photos, videos and comments and so many other features it holds. Instagram, Snapchat, Nextdoor, Vero, Minds.com are some of the other platforms. Scholarly social networking platforms. The following are some of the popular scholarly social networking platforms used for sharing authentic and reliable information related to education and research, skill development, professional development, etc. To name a few: Google Scholar, ResearchGate, Academia.edu, TED Talks, with its basic functionality and utility and URL as given. Google Scholar. It provides a simple way to broadly search for scholarly literature, enables to search across many disciplines and sources. It also helps to find relevant work across the world of scholarly research. Some of the other basic features of other platforms may be seen: Evernote, Google Classroom, ClassDojo, Pocket, some of the other scholarly social networking platforms. Use of internet tools. With the rapid growth of internet, many tools were developed and used to assist the teaching, research and related activities. Using the internet in teaching and research makes the communication between the students and the teacher more convenient and interactive. Some of these tools are blogs, podcasts, SlideShare and webinar. Blog. A blog or weblog is a type of website usually maintained by individuals in a specific area of their interest, like news posts, comments, teaching and learning. Generally, the blog posts contain text, images, links, web pages and links to other related sources. Blogs allow users to comment, share, like and supplement their viewpoint or information. Some of the famous blogs are WordPress, Wix, Joomla, Medium.com, Ghost, Squarespace, Weebly, etc. Podcasts. A podcast or netcast is an episodic series of digital audio or video files which a user can download in order to listen. The word podcast may refer to the individual component of such a series or to an individual media file. Podcast apps facilitates to subscribe latest releases. Some of popular podcasts for iOS and Android are Radio Public, Pocket Cast, Castbox, Podbean, Stitcher, Laughable, TuneIn, Radio, Spotify, etc. SlideShare is a hosting service for professional content including presentations, infographics, documents and videos. Users can upload files privately or publicly in PowerPoint, MS Word, PDF or open document format. It allows the users to discover, share and present presentations and infographics within the world's largest professional content sharing community. Some of the apps are LinkedIn, SlideShare, PreziViewer, Presentation Creator, Zoho Show, etc. Webinar. A webinar is short for web-based seminar. It is an event held on the internet which is attended exclusively by an online audience. It may include presentation, lecture, workshop or seminar that is transmitted over the web using video conferencing software. A key feature of a webinar is its interactive element wherein the user shall be able to present, receive and discuss information in real time. Other terms used as webinar are event, online seminar, webcast, web lecture and web event. Some of the apps are Livestorm, BigMarket, OnStream, Adobe Connect, Zoho Meeting, etc. ResearchGate. ResearchGate is the professional network for scientists and researchers. It allows the users to share, discover, discuss research and find collaborators. The main objectives of ResearchGate is to connect the world of science and make research open to all. The features of ResearchGate: share, access and publish publications. Connect and collaborate with colleagues, peers, co-authors and specialists. Get statistics and know who is reading and citing our publications. Ask questions, get answers and solve research problems. Find the right job using our research focused job board. Share updates about current project and keep up with latest research on interested area. To use the features of ResearchGate, we need to have an account in ResearchGate. To create an account in ResearchGate, we need to follow certain steps. Now, go to the URL www.researchgate.net. Then click on Join for free, then Academic or Student. Then find your institute or university from the drop down list. Enter your personal data. After entering, a link will be sent to your personal email ID. You need to click on that link to validate your ResearchGate account. Then log in with that ID and password. Then select your areas of interest. You can select multiple subjects, and then if you want to get more citations for your publications, use latest photograph. Now, Academia.edu. Academia is a commercial social networking website for academics. The platform can be used to share articles, papers, monitor their impact, and follow the research in a particular field. As on June 2019, it has about 9 crores registered users and holds 23 million papers. Academia is the easiest way to share papers with millions of people across the world for free. A study published in PLOS 1 found that papers uploaded to Academia receives a 69% boost in citations over 5 years. One can sign up using their Facebook ID, Google Gmail account, or we can create a new ID in Academia. The premier version is also available with a nominal cost. ORCID, the Open Researcher and Contributor ID, is an alphanumeric non-proprietary code to uniquely identify scientific and other academic authors and contributors. This unique ID addresses the problem that a particular author's contributions to the scientific literature can be hard to recognize as most personal names which are not unique. ORCID provides a persistent identity for humans similar to that created for content related entities on digital networks by DOIs, digital object identifiers. The interoperability, we can enter once and reuse many times. The employers, funding agencies and publishers can explore a researcher's contributions using ORCID ID. This is homepage of ORCID. In simple steps, we can register in ORCID, and we should add personal information, and a ID will be created, and after that we should use that ID for our all publications to get uniqueness and to receive more and more citations. Visibility of research. Visibility of research output is an essential part of academicians and research scholars. The number of publications and journal impact factors are the means to derive research ratings. Approach for rating research quality rely on the number of citations per article. A citation shows that how many times a particular article has been cited. In present ICT driven scholarly communication system, technology has made it easier for scholars to enhance their visibility with the help of online social media platforms. Sign up in social networks like Google Scholar, ResearchGate, Academia and ORCID. Some tips to enhance research visibility. Publish your research in peer-reviewed reputed journals having high impact factor. Present your research at conferences or seminars. Share your research data at appropriate platforms. Sign up for an ORCID and use it for all purposes. Make your research open access. Always use unique and consistent name. Collaborate with international scholars and publish your research. Use simple, unique and contemporary keywords. Include exhaustive range of references. Sign up with academic social networking platforms. Communicate with authors directly via email. Write research reviews. Maintaining blogs is another way to collaborate with scholars.